Okay, let's look at few pairs. We'll be looking at GBPAUD, GBPCAD, GBP New Zealand dollar, and USDCAD briefly. Okay, let's see what this pair will be playing at or will be doing today. Now let's get the structure from the monthly time frame. I'll be very fast. You use your line chart to do this. You can check other videos of mine to know how this is done. So let's get a structure. Let's get a structure. Okay. Okay, there's really not much we can get from the monthly. Let's go to the weekly. So let's go to the weekly. Okay. Okay. Not really much. Let's go to daily. Okay. Okay, now I've gotten our structure. We'll go back to candlestick, go back to smaller time frame. Now, what can we do today? Now, like I told us previously, only consider pairs that the market, the price of that day is around your major structure. As you can see, this price is at the middle, so I don't really have much I'll be doing. I don't have much. Of course, you can take a trade from this level, but it is safer and better to take your trades from the major structure that you drew from the bigger time frame. So for GBPAUD, I don't think I'll be doing anything with this pair for today. I'm going to wait for this pair to get to this level or this level, maybe in 2 days time or tomorrow evening. But for today, I don't think I'll be trading this pair. Let's look at GBPCAD very fast. Now the same formula applies. You go to your monthly time frame, you go to your line chart, so that you can see the structure clearly. Then you draw your structure. And now I always recommend you draw your structure using line chart. Just target this sharp bend. These are the area where the market really reacted from. Though the candlestick sometimes can be so noisy. Okay, so let's go to weekly so that we can see more. Okay, this pair is really too noisy. But let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with this pair. Okay. Okay. What's our structure? Now, once you are done getting your structure, you go back to your candlestick. You go back to smaller time frame. Let's go back to 1 hour. Now, what can we do? What can we do? Now, I told you that only consider pair. Now, when you go through your watch list for the day, just pick pairs that are close to the major structure, that the market is opening close to the major structure. Those pairs are more, they have the possibility of, breaking from that structure and moving to the next structure. Okay, so don't trade it if it's at the middle. Now for this pair, it's a little bit close to the structure, so I think I may put this among the pair I'll be watching for the day. Now let me see what we can do. Let's just track the price. Remember, always trap the price, and wait for the break of the price from that trap. Now we have trapped the price. Now, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Now, if I want to trade this is what I will look at for. I'll look at for break of this trend line, retest, break of this structure, retest, retest, then I take a trade to the upside if I see a bullish engulfing candle or a weak rejection candle. This is one possibility. Now, another thing that can happen is this. Now, this is what can also happen. The market can decide to break from this trend, retest, and come to the downside. Now, these are possibilities. But there's something that the market might do, and I think this might be what may play out. The market breaking from this structure, retesting this structure, retesting this zone, and come to the downside. So these are the three possibilities that can happen. The three possibilities. But I think the third one is what I'll watch out for because it's not too straightforward. Now, I don't really like trading when the market is just telling me I want to buy, I want to buy, I want to sell, I want to sell. No. Many a times the market can be manipulated by, you can just be stopped out from the market. So I always want the market to, just give me what I know other traders may not be seeing. Like once the market breaks from this structure, the next thing that comes to the mind of trader is to buy. So, but most of the time, when the market moves in that way, it creates liquidity in the market, and the market take off. So, watch out for what the market may do. Okay, watch out for what the market may do. So, I think I can trade this. I can wait for this trade. Break, retest, buy, break, retest, sell, or break, retest at this level and down to this level. Okay, so this is what I will do on this pair. So let's keep an eye on GBPCAD and see what happened. And let's go to GBP New Zealand dollar and see what we can do with the pair. Now we repeat the same thing. Monthly time frame, line chart. Okay, get the structure. Get your structure. Okay. Go down to weekly time frame so that you can adjust the structure very well. Okay, I think this is pretty okay. Now, once you are done with this, go back to your candlestick, go back to a smaller time frame. Okay, so what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Okay, this is what you can do. The market has broken out from this structure. I won't be trading this at this level, but if the market retraces back to this level, it's indeed a very good trade. A very good trade. So what will I be doing? I'll just sit down and wait for the market to come back to this level. I'll wait for the market to come back to this level. If you come back to this level, I'll look for a break and retest, then I'll join. If the market come back to this level, I'll look for a break and a retest. Okay, this is what I mean. I'll look for a break. Break from this level, retest, into the upside. So this is what I'll be expecting the market to do, to retrace back to this structure. Then I'll enter to the upside. That is the only place I can take a trade. I know we have some aggressive trader who will start buying from this angle or start selling from this angle. I don't really advise you do that. Just be patient and wait for the market to come back to the structure. Only take your trade from the structure. Only take your trade from the structure. It gives you edge, it gives you advantage. Okay, now let's look at USDCAD and see what we can get from this market. Monthly time frame, candlestick chart, sorry, your line chart. Now you target the sharp bend. I think we got one here. Focus on the most recent one. Okay, let's go to weekly and see if we can see more. Not really see much of the structure. Okay. I think we can take this. Okay, I think we can take this. Now I've got to my structure. I'll go back to candlestick. Go back to smaller time frame. So now, so many persons will be tempted to buy at this point, but please don't do that. Okay, don't do that, because this is why you shouldn't do that. You cannot be buying from a trend line. This is like a trend line resistance. Okay, you cannot be buying from the resistance. So this is resistance. So if you are buying here, is not safe. So you cannot be buying from a resistance, whether a trend line resistance, whether a vertical resistance or horizontal resistance. You should not be buying from a resistance. So if you put this trend line here, this automatically is resistant. Now, only buy at support. So if you clone this and bring it down, so if at all I want to buy this, I'll wait for the market to come back to support, then to the upside. But I actually doubt that is what the market will do, because if you look at what is happening, this is like upward trend, upward consolidation is a sign of a reversal. Okay, I have a video on patterns. You can go and watch those videos on patterns if you understand better. Upward trend, upward consolidation, it gives you a sign of reversal. So I'll be expecting the market to break, retest, and I can target this level. This will be my target. This will be my target, this level, my first target. Okay. But if the market decides to break to the upside, it's a good setup because it's actually an uptrend. So either way, this pair, I'll watch out for this pair. I'll be trading this pair today because the market is closing and opening around a major structure. So this pair, I'll add it to the pair I'll be trading today. So let's keep an eye on this pair and see what the market plays at. Okay, let's go to the next pair, AUDUSD. Okay, let's do the same process, monthly candlestick. Okay, let's get the structure. Okay, let's go to weekly and see if we can see more of those sharp bend. Okay, we have one, we have more. Let's take this higher. Okay, now this is my major structure. Now let's go back to smaller time frame. Okay, this market is close to the major support, but I really don't like the price action. I don't like the price movement. I don't like the price movement. So I'll wait for a level of consolidation before I'll consider trading this pair. Okay, so I think let's move to the next pair, but I'll do that in a different video. Okay, just make sure to subscribe and always watch out for my daily analysis on various pairs and posting them on this channel. So what you should do, you wake up in the morning, just watch out for the analysis for the day, add it to your own knowledge and get a better and a far more better trading plan. Okay, all right, so just see you in the next pair. Remember, subscribe and share and like and follow this channel. Now, if you have any question, just drop it on my Telegram page. Okay, it's a new page I just created. My Telegram channel is on the description of this YouTube channel. Just send me a message and I'll reply you. If there's a pair you want me to analyze, just let me know. You can drop it on the you can drop it on the comment section and I'll be there to respond to it. All right, take care. Bye.